All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Ronald Greenwell. Case number SP 11474761. Mr. Greenwell, take the name for the record, please. Mr. Greenwell.
Yes, sir.
Can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, sir. Ronald Greenwell.
All right, sir. You said you couldn't. You need to catch up on your bills. When are you gonna catch up on this ticket?
Immediately. I was waiting for the other one to come through the mail, so I'm thinking that this was the second one. So I was just trying to get them both out the way.
I don't know what other one you're talking.
I should have it. So I should have these done before the month is out.
All I see is one ticket here. 240.
This one is. What number is this? The number is SP11474761.
Yes. All right. How much longer do you need, sir?
Just till the end of the month, sir.
All right. I'm going to give you till August the 1st to have it paid. All right.
Yes, sir. I was trying to figure out how much this one was or whatever and stuff so I can get them both out the way.
It's $240. You pay it, we'll dismiss it. Come back on August the 1st for a review.
Okay.
At 8:25 a.m. All right.
Yes, sir. I can do it on the kiosk machine.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
All right. Thank you.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Ashi Obeid.
Yes.
Ashi Abdullah Obeid, case number U59487121, 59487221. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daphne Bradfield, P70578, on behalf of Mr. Obeid. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Phil Bade.
I don't see it. All right. Today is the date time set for a pretrial in the matter. I'm going to allow Mr. Obeid to provide some documentation. He indicated off the record that he paid some matters, and he also indicated that he's waiting on some information from the state. So Mr. Obeid, I want to allow you to present that documentation. Is Mr. Goss there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Obeid says he had went to the city and done some things. You want to take a look at it, whatever he's got?
Yes, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Please.
This is certificate of compliance from the city of Detroit.
And is that just for the building itself?
The builder and the business. I'm just waiting on the state. I already paid them like all my taxes, business taxes, property taxes.
But you don't have the business license as of yet.
I'm still waiting on it.
Okay, so we need to hold on. We just need to adjourn this. Give him another 90 days, Your Honor, so he can get his business license.
How many days is it going to take you, sir, to get that done?
Everything is probably like 30 days. I'm like 30, 60 days. I'm still on the state, you know, and everything is done like in my behalf. I'm still on the state to send me the business license.
All right, I'm gonna give you 60 days review at 8:25 a.m. I mean, pre-trial at 8:30 a.m. Come back in here. You're gonna have to get this done in that amount of time, sir.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. All right. I'm gonna have back on September 19th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. for another pre-trial.
Okay. Thanks you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Hey, Mr. Bissett.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on Vance Richardson. It's set for a formal hearing, and I don't think the officer has checked in as of yet.
All right, so this Vance Richardson is gonna be at 9 o'clock. We'll call that, so make sure you remind.
Absolutely, I will, Judge. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, this is the city of Detroit. This is Dion Latham. Mr. Latham is one of our frequent flyers. So this is the city of Detroit versus Dion Antonio Latham. Case numbers SP 1232057, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1232240, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1299599, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 5372861. It's also called SP 9710641. Appearance for the record, please.
Yeah, Latham.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Latham.
All right, great. Mr. Latham, today is the time for an arraignment on these matters. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, he stand mute and wait for my readings, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give him a $0 bond, and we're consolidating all these tickets to one. First of the last case number I called, the SP 9710641, you entered into an agreement way back in 2019, and you haven't paid. Mr. Latham,
Yes, sir.
working?
Yes, sir.
All right, so where's the money?
You tell me what it was from 2019? I don't recall that.
You don't recall that? You owe $432 on that ticket. So what are we gonna do? I need an offer for Mr. Latham on these other tickets. This is the second free trial. Let's either get him an offer or let's get him a trial date. Mr. Goss, I need an offer, or I can just set it for trial, and you can come back on September 16th at 9 a.m. What do you want to do, sir? You want to wait on an offer, or you want the trial date?
We're on the offer.
All right, let's Mr. Goss, I need an offer from Mr. Latham. We'll pass that matter so we get it was Preston Mccann. This is the city of Detroit. versus Preston Jacob Mccann, case number SP 1325973, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Hi there, my name is Preston Jacob Mccann.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. McCann.
All right, you're supposed to be on our community court docket, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in this matter. You normally would not be with me because I only handle the last names G, L, or O. However, your ticket seems to have come out of Southwest Detroit, the 4th precinct. That's why you're in this court. That is generally reserved for the Wednesday docket, and you would be offered community service, which everybody can do service, but that's particularly the day where it's community service. Are you willing to do some community service to resolve the matter, sir?
I actually am currently in a different situation. I'm in Oklahoma at the moment. That time, in that particular time frame of the date that was set originally, I had lost my vehicle and my job as well, which resulted to me having to move to Oklahoma. It's prevented me from getting the necessary things that were required from the last time we last saw each other.
We saw each other once before.
I'm sorry?
We saw each other once before. You know you're not supposed to leave the state of Michigan with charges pending, misdemeanor charges pending. You understand that, sir?
I was not aware of that at the time, no. I'm not familiar with the Michigan state laws. I'm originally from Oklahoma. I was only visiting Michigan at the time. I never really actually knew exactly what the outcome would have been.
Right,
but I do apologize.
Either we'll get you an offer to settle these matters, or we'll send you off to your alphabet judge. Mr. Goss, let's give Mr. Mccann an offer. We'll have to take a plea, or you'll have to, if you want to fight the ticket, I'll send you to your alphabet judge.
What would the result be for taking the ticket? Not taking it to court, but just like, would there be a fine or anything like that?
Well, it's going to definitely be a fine, sir. If you're going to take a plea, likely be failure to display a valid driver's license. That'll be $240 misdemeanor on your record, $240 fine, and it'll likely suspend your license for an additional 30 days.
Okay. When would I need that by?
As soon as possible.
Okay. I don't know what fighting the tickets would result to.
You want me to put you in a breakout, speak to him in a breakout room, and
yes, please.
Get him some understanding with the lawyer, all right?
Okay. Thank you.
No, I'm not setting aside the defaults.
I only did one section.
Just the ones that are open.
But it went pretty good.
from misdemeanors on up.
And another.
Yeah, but for this.
He did, I think it's on.
Just that bottom one too is a good misdemeanor, $95.
Okay. And disorderly conduct.
Right, yes. I just-
Disorderly conduct seems to have been,
I think I got-
adjudicated.
Oh, he should owe money.
No, it seems that we paid about
It said $10 left on.
$10.
Oh, no, balance due. Strange.
Let's see what's.
Just gonna get to that, yeah. she been
Dismiss.
talking to us.
So it needs to be closed out.
Once I get everything, it's just-
All right, so it's no insurance.
Right. Let's move on to, well, let's look at the Mr. Greenbelt's offer.
Yeah, they put me on the one right, so.
All right, who's on that line, the number, who's on the iPhone that I haven't talked to yet?
Shit, me?
No, I got you. Who's on the iPhone that just has no name, it's just iPhone? And I haven't spoken to you yet. You have to unmute yourself. Yes, the guy, I know him. I know the guy with the dreads. Let me see, who is that?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. What's your name, sir?
Raymond Love.
Right. You've been here before, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, I got you. Who's on the phone at 270-560-8448?
Tammy Green.
All right, good morning to both of you.
Hello?
Hello, good morning to you. I have you.
Okay, this is Tammy Green.
Yeah, good morning, Ms. Green.
Good morning. I didn't have nobody to show me how to zoom in. I live alone.
Okay, I got your information. We'll just sit tight, all right?
Okay.
I don't understand why there's no authors in these files.
Excuse me, I got a conference call I need to be on. Is there any chance we know how long before I show my license?
You have a driver's license?
Yeah, that's all I have. That's all I just need to show you my license. I need to make my conference call. I'm currently at work right now.
Right here, go ahead and run this license. Mr. Drew.
Sorry.
And you have to be on a conference call right now?
I was supposed to be on it at 8:30. It's 8:48.
How long is the call gonna take?
I don't know, sir. I'm currently at work. I work for a logistics company.
Go ahead and get on your conference call and zoom back in after you're done, or call us back.
How long before you get to me, sir? Because I have a busy day at work. So if I can do it now, just do it now.
All right, we'll call you next.
Okay, thank you.
You have registration and insurance?
No, sir. I don't currently have a vehicle. Last time we spoke, you told me to go get my license handled, pay my tickets, and since I don't have a vehicle, then I don't know how to bring registration or insurance. But I do have my license.
License is good? Yes. All right, Mr. Good's license is good. Mr. Good. All right, this is the city of, well, we gotta wait on Ms. Bradfield. What are you gonna do with Mr. Good? He's got a good license. He says he doesn't have a vehicle. He's got unregistered, untitled, two no insurance misdemeanors, and 2 driving while license suspended.
Improper plate.
All right, the offer of Mr. Good is going to be improper plate. Will dismiss all the other counts, $240. I'll dismiss that improper plate when you pay $240.
Okay. Am I gonna get the information in the mail?
No, I'm about to do it. We're going to do it right now.
Oh, I ain't got no. I need to hold on. Just tell me. I'll remember it. I'll remember it. Yeah.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jason Daniel Good. Case number SP 1196926, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1209825, counts 1 and counts 3. State your name for the record, please, sir.
Jason Good.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. I told you off the record, your offer is gonna be pleading to one count, amended count of improper plate for one of the no insurance misdemeanors. I will fine you $240 for that. I'll dismiss that upon payment, and upon plea, I'll dismiss all the other charges because you got a valid driver's license. You want to take that deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
All right, you understand, Mr. Bradfield is in the breakout room. You want to proceed without the benefit of counsel, sir? You willing to?
I'm sorry.
Ms. Bradfield is in the breakout room. Do you want to proceed without the benefit of counsel?
Yeah, I'm just trying to pay it, man. Get over with, man. I just paid the $240. Get over with. Come on.
Hey, come on, don't talk to me like that, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. It wasn't towards you directly.
I know, but this is not the streets. All right.
I'm currently not in the streets. I'm at work, sir.
No, you're talking like you're in the streets, though. All right. Ms. Bradfield, can you put your appearance on the record?
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of the client, Your Honor.
Of Jason Daniel Good.
On behalf.
Mr. Good, I've been offering him allow him to plead to amended count of amended count of improper plates. I'll dismiss the other matters, and I'll dismiss the improper plate for $240. I just wanted to make sure that he had the benefit of counsel before he established. He said he wants to take the deal.
Okay, no problem.
All right, raise your right hand, please, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, sir, let me draw your attention back to June the 8th, 2021 at around 10:49 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of John R. and Brentwood Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit police?
Yes.
Did that officer ask you to produce valid insurance?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
Correct.
And why is that?
I didn't have it.
All right, very well. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of improper plate. I told you I would dismiss that upon payment of $240 with stipulation of probable cause. Counselor, I'll dismiss the other matters.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
Okay. When I'm dismissing those other matters, sir, when can you pay?
Give me about 30 days.
I'm going to give you till August the 18th. I'm going to set it for a review. I want you back at 8:25 p.m. If it's paid, get it here at 8:25. I'll get you out immediately. All right.
Question, sir. Even if I go pay, I still got to come back here at 8:25.
No, you don't have to pay. If you pay, you don't have to come back at 8:25. You can make sure it's dismissed.
Okay, yeah, that's all I was. Okay, that's all I was trying to get to. Thank you, sir.
All right, there's nothing further, sir. Have a good day.
Hey, thank you.
All right.
Hello, Judge.
Hold on a second.
I'm at work. Sorry.
I understand that, but you can't just call in interrupting my phone. Now, what's your name?
Tammy Green.
Are you at work, Ms. Green?
Yes, I am, honey.
I'm not.
I do have. Okay, I'm sorry, Judge. I do have proof of my insurance, and I do have proof of my registration that I do have license plate.
I thought you told me you were at home and nobody was there to help you out to get on Zoom.
No, I said I didn't have nobody to help me Zoom into you last time I had to come to court, and then the lady, when I called back, she told me to talk to you. I didn't have
nobody believes that. Where do you work, ma'am?
I work at Sun Valley Food on Dexter in Detroit.
All right. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. This is the city of Detroit versus, now how are you gonna produce the insurance and stuff so I can see it?
I was wondering if I can email it to you,
Yes, you can
if
email it.
possible.
Yes. You
Okay,
email it.
can I do that at lunchtime?
You need to come back in when you got some time that you can zoom in. At lunchtime, we'll be at lunch then. Can you come back, email it to me today and come back in tomorrow morning, all right?
Okay, that'll work.
All right, you got an ink pen?
Yes, I do.
You ready?
Yes.
SEAN PERKINS. No, I'm sorry. SEAN period PERKINS.
Okay.
At 36districtcourt.org.
Okay.
So SEAN period PERKINS at 36districtcourt.org.
Okay.
All right, Tammy Green is gonna come back tomorrow morning.
What time?
First thing in the morning, 8:25.
Okay, I'll see you in the morning, and I'll have this stuff faxed into you.
Got a lot more cases than just the one.
I know, I had, the driver's license was suspended, but I'm going to get I got a date to go get my license on the 29th of July.
All right, let's call this case right now. This is the city of Detroit versus Tammy Green, case number SP 123-1308, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 123-13161, SP 134515191, SP 1345161, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Green. State your name for the record, ma'am.
Tammy Lynn Green.
All right, today is the date and time set for an arraignment of cases, Ms. Bradfield.
For purposes of arraignment, she stand muted and wait for my readings, Your Honor.
I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give her a $0 bond, and I will give you a pretrial date, ma'am, of September 15th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. Yes.
September 15th.
Yes, September
Okay.
15th. That'll give you an opportunity to get that driver's license and forward me that documentation that you said you have.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right.
Your Honor, can you put me in a breakout room with Attorney Dupree?
All right, I need an offer. Did we get an offer on Latham and
Yes,
an
Your Honor.
offer? All right, what about on Preston?
I thought you already gave him an offer.
In regards to Mccann, he is supposed to be emailing you his documents. Preston Mccann or Mccann.
Corporal Latch.
Good morning.
I put you in a breakout room. All right, I'm waiting on McCann's documents. All right, let's move on. Let's go back on the record. Did we call Latham into the record? Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Dion Latham. Mr. Latham, it appears that you gave a very good offer here. Failure to display $240 and blocking traffic $175. The failure to display will abstract to the Secretary of State. It will not generate any points, but it will likely generate an additional 30-day suspension. And that'll be a $230 fine, and the blocking traffic is $175. That's like an expensive parking ticket, no abstraction, no points. And then the rest of the matters will be dismissed. What would you like to do, sir?
Hey,
I mean, put you in a, you want to take the deal, or you want to speak to Mrs. Bradfield in the breakout room, or do you want me to set a trial date?
I'm gonna take the deal.
All right, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanor offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Okay, sir, I'm gonna draw you back to August the 5th, 2021 at around 6:31 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Myers and Chalfont Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit police?
Yes, sir.
On that date and time, sir, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, sir.
And why is that?
They're suspended.
All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. Also, on the same date and time, sir, it indicates that you failed to signal. Let's see, it indicates on the same date and time that you failed to signal for improper lane use. I don't know what improper lane use they're talking about. Roadway divided into two or more marked lanes, HOP lanes. Will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket for the responsible plea of blocking traffic to the facts and circumstances outlined on the police, on the ticket, counselor?
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. Is gonna be $175 for that. And with the stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other two counts, all the other matters.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right,
You know what, you know what? You said when you put the money. Okay, so what's this? But in the future, but I know you. Yeah. No, we don't do it. I'm just saying, because it's like, it makes it seem I'm not, I'm rushing.
okay.
So that's what. Okay. The person's name.
For SP 9710641, that $432, and the other matters that you agreed, that you entered into the agreement today, when can you pay those matters?
In a couple of weeks.
All right, give me a date. I'm gonna waive the warrant fees, and you're gonna be responsible to pay any reinstatement fees. How many weeks do you need?
Which case?
What's my total, Your Honor?
So it's gonna be 175 plus 240 plus 432. You're gonna owe some other costs you're gonna see in there from some old tickets that are in default from a long time ago. I believe the Secretary of State will still give you a driver's license with those out there, but I'm just concerned about what you have here, what we talked about today.
Probably about 3.5 weeks.
All right, I'm gonna give you 30 days. I'm gonna give you 8/18/2022 And I don't even need to see you back, sir. It's just gonna, if you don't pay it, it's just gonna affect your driver's license
So-
going to warrant status still.
Okay, so just go down there and pay it. About
Yeah, just go
18.
down here and pay it. You need to pay the ones that we talked about. I can give you case numbers if you want to. I'm concerned about what we dealt with today.
Okay.
And you need to concern yourself about some of the other stuff to get a driver's license, but you can go to the Secretary of State and they can tell you exactly what you need to do. That would be
Okay.
case number SP 123-20571. That's $240. SP 123-22402. That's $175.
No, that's the ticket.
Then SP 971-0641, that's $432.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day and good luck to you.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Nash is here for the same guy, but he's not doctor. But he said he got no stuff here.
That's good pay. Oh, because we got one. We got one. Okay.
Don't want to doctor.
All right, Daniel Lally. Daniel Lally here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, you're not on the docket today.
I'm not.
No, what's your middle name?
Crawford.
It wasn't a form here, so it's 7:13.
Yes.
Picking up Miss Mathis at the same volume as yourself.
I didn't hear you.
I was just saying I was picking up Miss Mathis at the same volume as your speaking voice.
Yeah, Miss Mathis.
Just hold on.
All right. All right, well, I'm gonna get back with you, Mr. Lally, and see what's going on with your cases.
Okay.
Raymond Love.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. Is this Raymond Lewis Love? That's here, give that to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, today is the date and time set for trial on one of the matters. Again, with the trial only being set for one matter, but it appears that we've got all these at the same time. Let's see. So I don't know about that, but Jose Martinez on 9/3/2021. 9/3/20. All right, so we're gonna listen, we're gonna hear all of them today. We're gonna put that matter aside, excuse me. We're gonna put it aside until well, what time does it say? We're not on the docket. At 8:35, it is now 9:05 and set for trial. This is the city of Detroit versus Raymond Lewis Love Jr. Case numbers SP 518-2751, SP 124-3051, counts 1, 2, and 3. Who is for the right, please?
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Love. State your name for the record, sir.
Raymond Lewis Love Jr.
Okay, is there a Jose Martinez, Officer Jose Martinez here? All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. The others, though, that's for one of the cases, but the other cases are set for pretrial. I don't know how that happened, but they're all happened on the same date and time, and the same stop, same Jose Martinez. So he should have been summoned to be here at 8:35.
Who'd like to make a motion to dismiss, Your Honor? And I'm asking, since all these matters are from the same stop, and if the officer had appeared for one, we have dealt with all three of them at the same time. So I'm asking for motion to dismiss all three.
Okay, all three of these will dismiss, but we still have, so I'm gonna dismiss the SP 1243051 counts 1, 2, and 3 for no officer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And then we still deal with SP 5182751. I don't know what that is yet. Let's see. 3051, 2, 3. Dismiss. Let's see what this other one is.
Okay, Your Honor.
Improper passing or left turn vehicle. It appears that this is a 2016 case that you indicate pedestrian and or vehicular traffic. That's an old case. So it's $120 old on that.
Overhead too.
So Mr. Love had his trial case set for trial. It's another situation where one of the tickets was set for trial, the other 2 tickets were set for pre-trial, but they all happened on the same stop. And the officer didn't show. Yeah, the same officer didn't show. What time is this? 9 o'clock. 8:35.
You mean like when you were free here?
So Mr. Love, we're gonna dismiss those 3 matters. You'll still have that $120 owed on that SP 5182751, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further. Have a great day, sir.
I appreciate you. Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
No, he didn't. So let me ask you this. Should they all?
We need Attorney St. Pierre. We'll put you in a breakout room. Good morning to you. Attorney Humphreys, who is your client?
Good morning, Your Honor. My client is Leslie Lewis.
Next. Attorney, is that God?
No, that's not.
Yes, sir. Are you attorney, sir?
No, sir.
Let's see. All right, let's go. I did get an email from Mr. Mccann.
Okay. All right, so you want me to remove the money? I'm just trying to make sure you're not doing anything wrong.
I don't know what this is.
Yes, I had sent you an email regarding my driver's license. I'm also trying to find the registration and insurance for the vehicle as well. But I was told that it would be a good idea to send that to you. And I just wanted to make sure that you had it just in case.
And let's go back on the record with Mr. Mccann. I got an email for a Florida driver's license expires 5/31/2027. I don't have any way to verify that this license is valid.
I was just told to give it to you just as a
I understand that, sir. So, Robert, I'm currently getting my information regarding my insurance registration.
I know I received
So, do you have the insurance and registration?
Yes, I'm currently looking for the registration paper, like the hard copy, but I do have the insurance that I'm able to email you as well. I was just trying to find the photograph of it at the time.
Okay, get those documents and email them to me, and then we'll get you out of here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll definitely be right back.
I'm gonna offer you on that, but we'll present it to him, and then we'll get you out of here.
All right.
All right, let's move on to Leslie Lewis. This is the city of Detroit versus Leslie Lene Lewis, case number Z808531. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Humphreys, appointed counsel on behalf of defendant Leslie Lewis. Ms. Lewis, please put your camera on, and please state your name. Ms. Lewis.
All right, let's move on. Mr. Bassett?
Yes, Judge, I'm ready on Vance Richardson.
Huh?
Yes, let's see if we can keep it fine. City of Detroit versus Vance Javon Richardson, case number SP1257742. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Kevin Bassan, P71061, with the authority to act on behalf of my client, Mr. Vance Richardson, Your Honor. And just today is.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to let you go. But today is the date and time scheduled for a formal hearing. It's now 9:18. To my understanding, the officer Scott Stephen on this case has not checked in. If that is the case, Judge, defense counsel will move forward dismissal.
All right, is there Officer Scott Stevens? Scott Stevens, hearing no response. The hearing happened set at 8:30. It's now 9:19. I'm going to dismiss the cases no longer.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right, there's nothing further. Have a very good day.
You too. Take care.
I'm gonna call downstairs for lobby spots.
All right.
They weren't stairs.
Unless you want to just set Lolly, you want to just set a pretrial date. Your file is not up here, so I can't get you an offer right now. You can set a pretrial date. You can come back on that date.
Yeah, and I was looking at a letter from an attorney. I thought I had a court date today. I came in on the 7th of this month, which wasn't the right date, but I thought they told me to come back on the 18th, which is today. But I got a letter in the mail saying I have a court date on 8/8/2022 from Matthew Dupree, and this is my first time ever hearing of this guy, and he's my lawyer, I guess. I haven't talked to him yet, and I got this letter Friday, and I was going to call him for this.
You got a drunk, right?
Call right now.
I'm ready, driver's license.
Yeah, we need to get in.
Right. Well, he got a show called 8:18.
Yeah, you sit tight, sir.
Me?
All right. We can just file. Yeah, you sit tight. All right. Did we ever get Leslie Lewis to present herself? All right, let's move on. Okay. We have another one. Well, Ganam, you're not supposed to be here today either, are you?
As far as I know, I am, Your Honor.
8:30 trial. Okay. Well, St. Pierre is in the breakout room. That's the counselor.
Right.
I don't see the, okay, all right, we'll put that aside.
Your Honor, can I get Officer Kerrigan in the breakout room?
Yeah, Officer Kerrigan was already in there, so they just need to rejoin it.
Okay, so lovely is scheduled for 8:18. So,
Yeah, Lally is, but he's got
yeah, we'll take this off.
OWI, but we need to get it.
Okay, so.
Since he's here.
That's fine. No.
Let's go ahead. We have next. All right, Lolly, we're getting your files. Humphreys, you never got in touch with Leslie?
Who's Leslie?
No, Humphreys, you never got in touch with Lewis?
It's her.
No. All right, Mr. Humphreys? Now we can't get Mr. Humphreys back.
Okay, what's happening?
We called your name, man, but you were obviously somewhere else. Mr. Humphreys, are you there? Mr. Humphreys? All right, we're gonna move on. Mr. St. Pierre, what are you gonna do with your client?
I'm gonna wait, the city attorney's talking with the officer, and we're gonna try to do something, help to resolve it today.
The officer is here.
I believe so, Your Honor. He just went to a breakout room with him to discuss a plea possibility. I hope.
Zuri Odin, we're gonna wait on the officer there. Preston, I'm waiting on your file. Who's on that iPhone 11 Pro Max? What about Lamira?
Yes, I'm here.
And what's your full name, ma'am?
Lamyra Culver, LAMYRA as Victor ER.
Do you have a hyphenated last name?
No, my first name is hyphenated LA'.
What's your last name? CU.
LV as in Victor ER.
All right, let's see. Have you been in before me before?
Yes, sir.
Let's see your face. I don't know why these things.
Your Honor, she's under Lachey, the last name.
Yes.
Culver, Lamyra at 835.
Okay, I see. That's why I recognize the.
Your Honor, can you put Attorney Humphreys in the breakout? Oh, he must have been already.
He's not listening to me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Can you come to a breakout room, Humphreys?
Let's see.
First, his client didn't want to listen to me, then now he doesn't want to listen to me. All right, let's see what this is over. So Humphreys has the breakout room. Was he assigned to that? All right, put him in the breakout room.
Okay. Attorney St. Pierre, I have no objections.
To the jury trial?
Yes, I have no objections.
Okay, and we'll go back on the record. I'll tell the judge.
Okay.
I probably, should I tell him why or just say just?
No, just
Okay, thanks.
It's your
Gotcha.
right for a jury trial, so I can't
Okay.
argue with that. You know.
No, I appreciate it. All right, thanks a
Well,
lot.
you were in a discussion. I mean, hey, well, why? You know, let's hear it.
Judge, my client is requesting a jury trial under this particular scenario based on the facts and circumstances that he's dealing with in his life this time as well.
That wasn't what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear the real reason why he wanted a jury trial. He gave me the lawyerly reason why he wanted a jury trial. So we have to set a final pretrial date. So can we get a final pretrial and a jury? I don't know what date my jury trials are on.
I do.
You do?
Yes.
All right. We'll get those dates and then we'll call you a case.
Okay.
Thanks, Judge.
The jury trial can be set. We can do August the 9th, the jury trial.
Oh, that's not enough time. Well, I don't know what it is.
That's the date that June services.
August the 9th.
August the 9th, so we can set.
And then the final pretrial's got to be the day before.
Well, it could be like 2 weeks before.
Well, they said the day before to make sure that we can, because they want to make sure he really wants to do the jury trial.
Okay, so.
Mrs. Culver, it's so mixed up in here. It's Culver, Lamira, Lachey, and I imagine it's Lamira, Lachey, Culver, right?
Yes.
All right, we'll get your file. What did we talk about last time, man? About you taking?
Okay.
Did you take
yes.
the class?
May you repeat that?
Let's see what we talked about. All right, you have valid plates and insurance?
Yes. I do have this piece of paper here due to the insurance because I explained to you last time that me and my mother, we were sharing cars, but currently she is on the road with the actual insurance. But I do have this piece of insurance. It's like a paper from the Secretary of State showing that the tags expired September of this year.
You were supposed to be prepared when you came. It sounds like you're not prepared. You knew that you had this date. You knew you needed the documentation. And now
correct.
You don't have the most important documentation of the insurance.
Correct. My mother, she did go on the road to go out of town, and she took that information. However, okay. I just have this piece of mail that was hanging up on the refrigerator.
All right, slide it down. Slide it over. Yeah, that's just saying to renew your tab. That doesn't tell me that you have tabs. That doesn't
no,
tell me
it's
that
right here. It says it expires on September.
Okay, slide it over. Okay, September 7th, I do see that. So it's giving you a heads up that you can renew your tabs now because the tabs were.
Correct.
Now, Mr. Goss. Is he around? No, he's in the brick oven. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus, I'm going to call it like I see it on here, Culver, Lamira, Dorian, Lachey, I guess, AKA Lamira Culver. Case numbers SP 1256106 count 1, SP 1256111 counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradford on behalf of Ms. Culver. State your name for the record, please.
Lamira Culver.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. The last time your client was here, Ms. Bradfield, I told her to bring in valid plates and insurance. We'll dismiss and offer blocking traffic for the speeding ticket. Obviously, she didn't come prepared.
Is it possible for us to get a short adjournment so she could get the documentation for the insurance? Ma'am, you could have had your mother send you a copy of that insurance or text you a photo of the insurance.
Okay, I can definitely get that from her.
Are you in school?
No, sir.
I was gonna say you would probably get a failing grade on that assignment. All right, when is your mom coming back?
On the 20th of this month, Wednesday.
All right, listen, I'm gonna trust that you are giving me accurate information. I'm gonna just go ahead and give you the blocking traffic and dismiss the rest. And I'm gonna tell you, you gotta have the proper documentation. I believe this was one of the cases where she indicated that mom had insurance and she wasn't on there, but the insurance was on the vehicle. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
But nevertheless, we talked about it. You know, you find yourself in a sticky situation when you live in the household and you're not on the insurance. I know it's expensive, and I know it's it can get very expensive, but that if something happens, an accident happens, then you open yourself up to a lot of liability. I'm going to do it this time when your client stipulates the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea. That's amended count of blocking traffic for that speeding ticket that she got, Mrs. Bradfield. Did we lose Ms. Bradfield?
I didn't hear you, Your Honor. Went out.
All right, well, your client stipulates the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis. I'm going to give her that offer that of blocking traffic.
Thank you, Your Honor. She still stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175 with stipulation of proper clause. I'll dismiss the matter.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to dismiss the other matters. When can you pay this, ma'am? Are you working?
Yes, sir. I can actually pay it Friday.
All right, I'm gonna give you a week to pay it. That'll be, get it in by 8/1/2022. You're not
Okay.
gonna receive further notices. You want to take the case number down to make sure you have the proper case number?
Yes, sir.
You have an ink pen?
I have my notes on my phone.
All right, that's case number SP 125-61061.
61061.
SP 125-61061. That's
Okay.
the new age. You don't even need an ink pen anymore. Nobody writes anything down. They just put it in their phone, right?
Yeah.
You probably never even studied. Did you study cursive writing in school?
Of course. I actually was like one of the last classes. I stopped learning how to write in cursive when I was in 4th grade. Yes.
All right. Well, just slow down, Ms. Culver, and make sure you have that proper documentation. If you slow down, you're more than likely not going to get pulled over again. But things happen. Make sure you have your proper documentation. All right.
Yes. Thank you.
Pay that $175 so your license doesn't get suspended. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a great day, ma'am.
You too. Thank you.
Your Honor, has any of the officers appeared for Zurich Olden?
So I don't see any officers. Any officers here for Zurich Olden? City of Detroit versus Zurich Olden, case numbers SP 120-58251, SP 120-6183, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 125-3945, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradford on behalf of Mr. Olden. State your name for the record, sir.
Zurich Olden.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial and or formal hearing. No officers have appeared on his matters. We would like to make a motion to dismiss all matters.
Officer Kevin Turner, having heard no response and not seeing him in the room. Officer Michael Scott, hearing no response. That's the one Mr. Olden is dodging the bullet on. Officer Joshua Goodman. Hearing no response from either officer, having seen none of those officers in the breakout room, I will dismiss the case. There's no officer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If there's nothing further, sir, you dodged the bullet this time. Do you have a valid driver's license?
You gave me my reinstatement, but in 2008, I was in a accident. So they have a hold on my license saying that I guess someone sued the insurance company, and now the insurance company is going after me. So I'm trying to.
You have a job, don't you, sir?
Yes.
Well, either get yourself a lawyer or make a deal with
Yeah,
them.
that's where I'm gonna get a lawyer because they want 92,000. I mean, yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to get a lawyer on that.
You really messed somebody up. All right, have a great day, sir. Dismiss your case as no officer.
All right.
All right, we're Mr. St. Pierre. Is your client ready? Said you want a trial date.
That's correct, Your Honor. I've instructed him of the same, and we're ready to proceed. You've indicated a final pretrial date and then a jury trial date.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Fuad Gust Alexander Ganam. Did I get the pronunciation of your name correct?
Close enough.
No, I just gotta get it right, sir. We gotta get it right.
Fred Gust Alexander Ganem.
Ganem, Fuad Gus Alexander Ganem. This is City of Detroit versus Fuad Gus Alexander Ganem. Case number C8085241. Appearance for the record, please.
Cecil St. Pierre appearing on behalf of Mr. Ganem, who has appeared on Zoom, Your Honor.
May I have your P number, Mr. St.
I don't think set for, sorry, go ahead, Mrs. Williams. I'm sorry.
No problem, Your Honor. Counsel, P number?
36262.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today is the date and time set for a trial in this matter. Apparently, the officer has appeared, and there's been a discussion with Mr. Goss and it's Mr. Ganem's counsel, Mr. St. Pierre, as to rescheduling this for a jury trial, which is your client's right to do so. I thought I was going to hear a non-lawyerly reason for that rescheduling for a jury trial, but Mr. St. Pierre, he did what lawyers do, you know.
Judge, I'll confess at the next hearing.
We'll hear that. I can't wait to hear that. All right. So I'm going to set a trial date for August the 9th, 2022 at 9 a.m. I'm going to set a final pretrial date. All right, we have to put some conditions on your client. I don't know why there was no conditions on there. I'm going to set a final pretrial date on 8/8/2022. So August 9th is the trial date at 9 a.m. And August 8th is the final pretrial date. I'm looking at the notes here, and it says here, the court currently summons juries for Monday afternoons for Judge Bryant and Judge Austin Garrett. They use courtroom 220 for the voir dire and then hold the jury trial in their respective courtroom. Jury deliberations are held on the 5th floor judicial conference. Below is the process for holding a jury trial for the traffic, civil, and landlord tenant judges. Jurors will be summoned for Tuesday afternoons or Wednesday if Monday of that week is a holiday for the voir dire. So that means that it's not going to be at 9 a.m. That means it's going to be at 1:30 trial.
Is August 9th, 1:30, Judge?
30, and we're going to likely not start at 1:30 either. Let's have them be here at 2, because we're going to have some. We are going to have some. We're going to have some show causes, some arraigned people for show cause coming in at 1:30, I'm sure. It says that if it is advised that judges schedule multiple jury trials on the same day, judges must schedule a virtual final pretrial conference the day before the jury trial to verify whether the jury trial is going forward. Voir dire will take place in courtroom 220. The jury trial will take place in the judge's courtroom with the jurors sitting in the gallery benches. It's up to the judge as to a time to call the jurors on subsequent days after the date of the voir dire. The judge. So anyway, that gives you an idea of how they're doing that because of the COVID situation. As it relates to bond, counselor.
In regards to bond, my client he's a civil engineer, and right now he is residing with a fiance, and they're going to be planning on getting married. My client's employed full time, and I'm trying to get him a job right now in the city of Roseville as well. And in regards to, that's one of the reasons why I requested the jury trial. because it may be helpful for him to get the job within the next couple of weeks. And as a result, Judge, that's why he is, I don't believe he has any prior criminal record. And he showed up on every court hearing so far. I'm hoping the court would just continue the bond until August 8th.
All right, I'm gonna give him, I'm gonna up the bond to a $500 personal bond. I'm gonna have your client test one time per week, random. He needs to get in touch with we'll make a referral over there to our testing department. They'll get in contact with him. If he does not hear from them later on in the week, then he needs to make sure that he gets in contact with them and gets tested before the end of the week. I'm going to have him, of course, no drinking during the pendency of this case, no visiting bars or nightclubs during the pendency of this case, and no leaving the state of Michigan without the court's permission. I need a good phone number from you, sir.
586 441 1491.
Call probation. You need to take this number down to probation, sir. That's just in case you don't hear from them. They should contact you, but give him 313-965-3014 is the number to probation.
Can you repeat that one more time, Judge?
313-965-3414.
Very good.
All right. So if it's nothing further, sir, you and your Mr. St. Pierre have a very good day. I wish you the best of luck. I'll see you back on August the 8th, 2022. That could be virtual, but the jury trial will be in person. That will be on the next day on August the 9th, 2022. We'll just let's get here at 1:30, and we can get all ready to go as soon as those other cases have been. So I was able to figure out. All right.
And Mr. Gossow, maybe if you don't mind, I'll try to contact you ahead of time. All right.
All right, that'd be great.
Great.
I'm putting my telephone number in the chat.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, they're very good. Have a great day. All right, what's going on with Miss Lewis, Mr. Humphreys?
Your Honor, we're ready with that. I just got the discovery from the prosecutor, and we would just ask that the matter be set for a motion date, final pretrial.
Let's get, have you been testing, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, let's get the probation down here to see what time to test that this with how she's been doing on the testing, and then once we get that information, then we will give her the necessary dates. You want a final pretrial date, and you want a motion date and a final pretrial date?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, that would be acceptable.
Let's get her. I guess we can do the final pretrial on the same date, 8/8. Let's get probation down here. No, this is the final pretrial date. We'll get the motion date. We'll see. 8/8. Today is the 18th. How about having that motion in by the 1st, and they can respond on the 8th. We'll set a final pretrial date on the 15th.
Okay, so the motion would be due August 1st.
The motion will be due August 1st.
I'm leaving. I'm going to check in.
And
who's that in the background? Is that Latch? Yeah, the motion is August 1st.
And then
the response August the 8th. And then the final pre-trial will be August 15th. Or we'll just call it a pretrial. And the motion hearing date.
Your Honor, are we back on the record?
No, we're not yet. We're gonna get information down here, see how Ms. Lewis has been doing with the testimony. And then we'll call the cases, we'll just have those dates and we'll be ready to get Ms. Lewis. Ms. Culver, she's gone. All right, who are we looking at? We got Lolly, we got Preston. Let's see if Preston's given us the documentation that we asked him for. All right, so Mr. Goss.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have two things for Preston. Mr. McCann has all right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Preston Jacob McCann. Put your appearance on the record, please, Mr. Goss.
May it please His Honorable Court, Dante Goss, P60162, on behalf of the people.
If you don't mind, Your Honor, at your discretion, I don't mind. I want to.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. McCann.
Preston Mccann.
Okay, I do have, well, he's presented a driver's license, a Florida driver's license that expires 5/31/2027. I don't have any way of verifying that license is good. He's presented Oklahoma insurance that expires on 9/17/2022. And again, I don't have any way of verifying, but it is for a Chevrolet that it appears probably is the same vehicle, 07 Chevrolet. And he's presented a certificate of title, Michigan. So he's all over the United States with these documentations.
I do apologize about that.
And he's presented a plate from the Cherokee Nation, Oklahoma. And it expires March of 2023, according to what I see here. He's been charged with driver's license never acquired, no insurance, misdemeanor, unregistered, untitled. Indicates that to the court that he is now in Oklahoma, as that's where you reside now, sir?
Yes, currently, yes.
You need to change your driver's license from Florida to Oklahoma.
Yes, I'm actually in the process of getting everything situated. It's been a little ridiculously hard to get a job here in Oklahoma. It was a little unexpected. So I've not been able to get all the required documents for or the required funding for getting the driver's license.
Well, you should come back to Michigan. There's jobs all day here.
Trust me, I know I had a really dang good paying job while I was there. It was unfortunate that I lost it, but shoot, I'll definitely consider coming right back. Don't question that.
What do you want to do, Mr. Goss? What's the offer going to be?
Improper place, Your Honor.
All right, improper plates, $240 fine. That's a misdemeanor that I'll dismiss upon payment of the $240 fine. That does not abstract to the Secretary of State, so therefore it doesn't carry any license sanctions or any points. And with the stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other two matters. You have an absolute right to a trial, or you can take the deal, or you can speak to Ms. Bradfield in the breakout room regarding the deal. What would you like to do?
Is it possible to get a breakout room?
Certainly. You have one before, we'll give you another one.
Thank you so much.
I think you can rejoin that breakout room.
Let me double check.
No, I guess we'll steer this from here. All right, go ahead, join the room, please.
Thank you so much.
All we're waiting on now is we're waiting on policy. Lolly next. We got Lolly's.
Yeah, I got the show calls. I tried.
All right, do you have a lawyer, Lolly?
I just received a letter this past weekend
Okay,
from my
got it.
lawyer. I haven't
Got
called to talk to him yet. He had sent me a letter that I didn't notice. I thought I had a court date today. I zoomed in on last week, well, on the 7th, which I thought I had a court date then, but the lady that saw me zoom in, she said my court date was today. I wasn't sure, but this letter that I got from the attorney, Matthew Dupree, it says I got a Zoom court on the 8th. I had to make sure which one is which.
All right, let's go back on the record with Preston Mccann. Lastly, Mr. Mccann, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record? Anybody offered you anything other than what we offered you today?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, let me draw your attention back to March the 9th, 2022 at around 1:26 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Berner and Calvary Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
And on that date, that officer asked you to produce some valid insurance for a vehicle you were operating, where you operated in 2007?
Yes, Your Honor.
That officer asked you to produce insurance for that 2007 Chevy?
Yes, he did, Your Honor.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
I could not.
All right, why is that?
I did not have it at the time.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate. I'm gonna fine him $240. I said I'll dismiss that upon payment. I'll dismiss the other two charges with stipulation of probable cause, counsel.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, dismiss SP 1325973 counts 1 and counts 3. All right, sir, when can you pay?
At the most 3 months. I would like to ask for 3 months to have time to be able to pay that.
3 months?
Yes, Your Honor. He's currently unemployed. We would like to ask 3 months because he's no longer.
He's gonna get a job before 3 months, making
I'll
good
have
money.
a job. I'll have a job before 3 months for sure, but my situation is a little bit more complicated considering.
I'm gonna set it for review on October 18th, 2022. Pay it by then. I need to see you back on that date at 8:25 a.m. It's paid. We'll get you right out of here, sir. All right.
Thank you.
All right. You said October 19th, correct?
October 18th.
October 18th at 8:25.
8:25.
All right.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Can I release Corporal Latch? Mr. Lee hasn't checked in at all. He's trying to get to the funeral.
Yes, so we'll call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Darren Gerard Lee. And that's going to be case number Z808141. Appearance for the record, please. No, strike that. We'll keep that on the record. But Lee has case number State of Michigan versus Lee, Darren Gerard Lee, SX 390599262. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradford on behalf of Mr. Lee.
All right, Mr. Lee, can you, oh, he's not here. So can you put your appearance on the record, Corporal Latch?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Corporal Latch, badge 3603 with the Detroit Police Department's 3rd Precinct.
Okay. Good morning to you. Always good to see you, Corporal Latch.
You too, Judge.
Well, Jeremy Cupp is the officer that is supposed to have appeared. I don't know what ticket number you're on, Officer Latch.
I got the ticket number if that'll help.
What is that?
So it's going to be P117-6675. And then there's a second ticket when you're ready, Your Honor.
All right. I'm ready.
The second ticket is P117-6688.
All right, I don't understand how you got today because it's that matter is scheduled for pre-trial. Well, and nevertheless, those matters are not even up to date. But the case is I'm going to put a failure to appear on warrant. Mr. Lee, $0 bond, and you're free to leave, Mr. Latch.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I don't know, just for the record, I actually got 2 subpoenas, one electronically through my department email, and I also got one from Miss Crystal Jansen for this morning.
On those case numbers, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you can get paid as far as I'm concerned, but I would not object to that, because if you got the summons, you got the summons and you've been there. So that's I know you here, so I don't understand why you got it, but that's up to them. They got, in my eyes, they got to pay you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
If nothing further, have a great day. I'll see you next time and you be safe.
Sounds good. You too, sir. Thank you.
All right. That's Z8. That's Z8. Z case that. I don't see the Z case. Wow, that's what we're about to do that now. Z It's a high BAC case, Ms. Bradfield. The allegation was made. The allegation was made on 1/20/2021. It appears that he's had a number of failures to appear. He's failed to appear today.
What's the client's name?
Lee, Darren.
Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. This is a Darren Lewis. I'm mixing them up. So Mr. Lee, we'll just put that out. He doesn't put the failure to appear. He is scheduled for trial. He has many warrants and many things, so it doesn't really matter for him.
Okay.
All right. So we'll just let that go. What about probation on Lewis?
Judge, did you say something regarding Darren Lewis?
I said something regarding Darren Lewis, yes.
I was appointed on that case. What's the court doing with it?
I don't know. He's not here.
I don't have. Sorry, Judge, I didn't mean to cut you off.
What about Lolly? Are you appointed on Lolly?
I am, Your Honor. I'm not sure why he's here. His court date isn't until the 8th, but if the court would put me in a breakout room, I'd be glad to have a conversation with him.
You getting all the drunk drivers allegations, huh?
That does seem to be the case.
Let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Lolly. I wanted him to get arraigned since he says he zoomed in today. And we'll put some conditions on him as well. We'll put you in a breakout room with him.
Certainly, Judge. Thank you, Your Honor.
And then all we're waiting on is Miss Leslie Lewis for Preston. Mr. Mccann, why are you still here?
I did not know if you had dismissed me yet. I didn't get to have a good day. No.
All right, have a great day, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you. You as well.
All right, we'll take a little break. Nobody from probation yet?
Judge Perkins. Judge Perkins, courtroom, Mrs. Jermaine, please hold. Call Miss Mathis, I tried to call. This is for Leslie Lewis, correct?
All right, Mr. Lally has a whole bunch of other cases sitting down here as well, Mr. Dupree. Are you representing them on all of them or just the open end topics?
Judge, I was only, sorry, Judge, I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you were, I'm only pointed on the OWI in theory, but I don't get paid any extra for additional cases, and my perspective is, so I don't think it hurts the court for me to take those. And my perspective is, I think continued counsel makes sense. I just assume just be on all of them.
Yeah, and I think that mainly the OWI is what's going to rule the day. All right, well, we'll call the case. This is City of Detroit versus Daniel Crawford Lally. Case numbers SP 1114399, counts 1, 2, and 3, which are the warrants.
What's the case number?
I'm going to call SP 123892221. And I'm going to call
What's the ticket number?
SP 138, strike that, SP 1238922, counts 2 and counts 3. Z8084081. U5118719. 19399302. 19505306, counts 1 and counts 2. 19513679, counts 1 and counts 2. 204-93519, counts 1 and counts 2. Hearings for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Matthew Dupree, P80132, attorney for the defendant. Mr. Lally, would you state your name, please?
Daniel Lally.
Judge, respectfully, with regards to all of those that are in warrant status, we would ask the court to set aside the warrant at this time. And with regards to all of the matters, we would waive arraignment and stand mute.
I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm not gonna give him a $0 bond. explain vernacular to speak on his behalf about as it relates to bond. Go ahead, Counselor.
Judge, as it relates to bond, we would respectfully request a personal bond in these matters. We understand the court might want to place some conditions on that for public safety, particularly given the OWI, but we don't believe that he is a threat to the community. I think these are all based on the case numbers. I think these are all traffic matters, except for the OWI and the one U ticket. Obviously, none of them are violent crimes. I don't think there, and given that there's only one OWI, I don't think there's a reason to think he's a threat to the community. And with regards to flight risk, Your Honor, I know he's got a failure to appear history here, but he obviously has not fled the area. He's presented himself for court today. He was born and raised in this area, lives in this area with two of his children and their mother. He has been working for 3 or 4 years at the same location at Happy Pizza. I think those are substantial ties to the community, make it unlikely that he tries to flee. So we would ask for a personal bond and just leave to discretion of the court what conditions the court thinks are appropriate, given that it is a OWI pending. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm disturbed about, I don't understand, Mr. Ali. How old are you, sir?
53, 54, I'm sorry.
54 years old, and you don't have a whole lot of cases. I mean, I've seen a lot more, but you just show a disregard for showing up for court.
Well, I'm learning from that.
Yeah, but I mean, you're 54 now. Half the life is gone.
Yeah.
More than half, probably. I don't know, unless you live to 108.
My plans.
I plan on it too.
My plan.
I hope you include in your plans to start handling your responsibility and coming to court from this point on.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna give your client $1,000 personal bond. I'm gonna have them test one time per week. I'm gonna order them no drinking during the pendency of this case. I'm gonna order them to not frequent any bars or nightclubs.
There's no problem.
And I'm going to order him to not leave the state of Michigan without permission.
Ouch.
We'll set a pretrial date in all the matters for September 15th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. If it's nothing further, those are going to be the conditions. I will set aside the default in one of the cases I ran across. I will set aside the default in SP 123892221.
Thank you, Judge. I was just about to ask about that. Appreciate it.
Why that doesn't appear on this thing? Let me get another.
What date was that?
September 15th, 2022. So I need a good phone number from you, sir.
Mine's
Yes.
313-704-1574.
All right, and hey, wait a minute. Got a problem here.
Need more?
right, there's another Daniel Crawford line.
My son.
Mr. Lawley, I assume your son is Daniel Lawley or Daniel Crawford Lawley II.
Yes.
So he's
His
doing,
birthday 1785, I believe. 95.
well, I'm gonna take back what I said. You do not have. Let's strike. Let's strike all of that from the record and start over again.
I'm wondering what's all those cases.
Why didn't you say something, sir?
I'm not sure, man. I told you I'm a bad luck type guy. Anything you put on me, I'm in. That's my life. I mean, my life is not real well. I'm expecting all bad news every day.
But if you have cases that I'm calling that you know you didn't have that many cases, I would expect you to say something about
I wasn't sure about all those cases. I don't know anything about it. It might be older cases, or I'm not sure what they are. But you did mention something about a park or something. I don't know. That was not me. Whatever that was, I don't know what it was. Something about a park, but I didn't do anything in the park. Didn't.
All right, let's recall the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Daniel Crawford Lawley, case number SP 1238922, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP. Strike that. Z 8084081. Now put your appearance on the record again, Council.
Matthew Dupree, P 0132, House Counsel, or not House Counsel, I'm sorry, attorney for Mr. Lawley. Mr. Lawley, would you state your name, please?
Daniel Lawley.
So, Judge, it's very hard for me to get in to look at the specific cases because it's giving me like 1,000 of the CAPTCHA things. Is the only one that's actually this Daniel Lawley, the Z ticket?
No, the ones I just called, SP 1238922, counts 1, 2, and 3, and Z 8084081. That makes a difference because you do not appear to be one that just disregards your court appearances. I'm going to still set aside the default at SP 123892221. And I'm going to redo the bond. I'm just going to put it a $500 personal bond instead of the $1,000 personal bond. And then all the same conditions, testing 1 time per week. No drinking. No bars or nightclubs. Not the state without permission. If you find that there's going to be a fee on that, I'm going to get the same pretrial date. You find that that's, I think they have a way for the testing. If you find it to become too financially, poses too much of a stress on you, let them know that. I think that they have a way that they can get that testing for nothing, I think. But let's set that pretrial 9/15/2022. I want you to take this number down, sir. Do you have it? You guys have exchanged numbers and talked about things. Take this number down to probation. That's 313-965-3414. We're going to set up a probation, and we'll get you set up. I want you to be tested this week So I give you that number just in case probation doesn't call you. I need you to reach out to the probation or the court by at least Thursday. If you haven't heard from them, all right?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, you and your counselor have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tell your son to get in here. We'll get his stuff. We'll try to get his stuff straight.
I most definitely will. I already did. When you first said it, I mentioned it to him. Yeah, he should know.
Is he there now?
No, he's grown. He's out on his own.
All right. All right. There's nothing further. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
What is going on with probation?
I sent the judges an email and called several times, and I called the front desk, I'm calling there.
Judge, could we,
Oh, you want to call that other case?
if we wouldn't mind, Judge?
Okay, just more
This is the same person.
because I was trying to reach Ms. Buckles. I sent her email. Did you ever reach out to
This is
her?
the city of Detroit versus Darren Jermaine Lewis. Case number Z808141.
That's fine.
Appearance for the record, please.
Matthew Dupree, P 0132 for Mr. Lewis, who is not present today, as far as I can tell, Judge. Your Honor, I was only recently appointed on this matter. I was not given a phone number. I did send, I think I sent a letter to the address that was provided to me, but I haven't heard back yet. In fairness, I don't know that that letter would have reached him yet. It was only last week that I was appointed. I'd ask if the court would consider setting this for a show cause instead of immediately issuing a capias.
The judge had overheard the testing this morning, and we were trying to get in contact. We just need some test results. Leslie Lewis is case number Z as in zebra 808 526. I mean, number 1. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right. Did you have his phone number, counselor?
I wasn't provided one, Your Honor. Does the court have one?
Yeah, I have a number for him.
I would love to have it if the court would be willing to provide it.
313-910-3139.
I'll certainly reach out to him, Judge.
Why don't you try to call him right now?
Certainly, Your Honor.
Now, this trial for Mr. Gann is going to be in person, correct?
Yes.
All right.
What we should do down here for Darren Lewis as well.
Okay.
He's supposed to be testing.
Judge, I get no answer, no voicemail, but I will note when I pull up the text, or when I pulled up to text him, they must have given me the number and I misrecorded it in my file because I did send him a text on Friday and specifically told him of this court date, but did not hear back from him.
All right, I'm gonna see if I've ordered him to do testing as well. So I'm gonna see if he's done any testing, if we've got any, and that would make, that's how to determine what the bond will be after that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What's taking so long? Good morning, APA Cole.
Good morning, Judge. Just checking in to see if you need any assistance.
No, we did have a state case for Darren Lee, but I don't believe Mr. Lee failed to appear, so.
Thank you.
We did. All right, if there's nothing further, I will thank you for zooming in. And we'll
Yes.
see you later.
No, it's scheduled. He was ordered to do testing too. So the judge just wanted the results from it. I tried to email Driscoll, but she's out of the office. So I said, let me just call you up like that. So I'll give you case number. It's Z as in zebra. 808 1420. Just listen to test results from the judge. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Hey, what was I at? Okay. It does kind of use. That was the best. Sometimes.
That's good.
Okay.
Judge, I've got a sentencing over at Third Circuit. Is it okay if I jump over there and then come back? Thank you.
Let's call this case in the record. This is the city of Detroit versus Fiona Green Thomas. Case numbers SQ 1015430, counts 2 and counts 3. The date and time set for review was on July the 7th, July the 15th, 2022. I did allow Ms. Green Thomas to do community service, 12 hours of community service. And I can have proof that community service was done.
Rana, you're a little low. I'm unable to hear you.
I'm sorry. I did allow Ms. Green Thomas to do community service for this matter. I told her I would dismiss upon payment. So for SCP 101-54303, I'm going to dismiss the case completed. Community Service for SP 1015430.
Sorry, are you gonna come in and tell June or zoom in?
It appears that was supposed to be dismissed. I'm gonna take away fines and costs, so it's supposed to be zero out on SP 1145302. That was dismissed. So that's for this Fiona Latrice Deshay Green Thomas. All right.
Can you give me the spelling of her first name?
Keonna and Green Thomas.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Who was that there?
That's Ms. Bumpus. She's on the way into the courtroom. About
Leslie Lewis and who put it all up.
Daniel Lewis, the probation officer, was not available on vacation, so I was contacting the supervisor, and so he's going to.
All right, Ms. Lewis, is Ms. Lewis here? She's gone.
Ms. Bumpus did say that she had negative test.
Did she say that?
She did say that, but she said she was trying to contact the agency that she was testing with, but their computer system is down, so she's not.
All right, she's been negative. All right.
Let's wait for her to come in, because.
All right, so here she is now.
Probation officer. Which is coming in. All right.
All I need to know is the negative.
I don't know. That's why I said wait for her to come on, because she just says no.
All right. We just got probation is coming down here from Miss Lewis. Where did she go, Mr. Humphries?
She's coming back on, Your Honor.
All right. Did we call the case in the record? We'll call it in the record now. This is the City of Detroit versus Leslie Lene Lewis. Case number Z8085361. Appearance for the record, please.
James, good morning, Your Honor. James Humphries, P38930, appointed counsel on behalf of Ms. Lewis.
Ms. Lewis, can you state your name for the record, please?
Leslie Lewis.
All right, we have Ms. Bumpus coming in that can tell us the results of the testing. If there's no issue with that, then we will. What were you asking for? Well, we set dates, so let's set the dates now. We're going to set a motion hearing date for August the 15th, 2022. We'll set a, the motion will be due on August 1st, 2022. The response is due by August the 8th, 2022. And the pretrial motion hearing date will be August the 15th, 2022. at 8:30 a.m. I just want to get on the record the results of your testing. And as soon as Ms. Bumpus comes in, she's called, she says she's on her way. We'll get that. What's up? What's going on?
Nothing. False alarm on that.
On what? Oh, on that Perkins thing?
But it's so close that.
Well, she's got to, hold on. She's got to, you got to speak to Kathy Perkins. We know it ourselves. She's got the last name Perkins as well. It doesn't have anything to do with our Perkins. She just so happened by coincidence, she married a Perkins. So she might be related to them.
Yeah.
And in turn, if she's related to them, they could be related to them.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're from Tennessee though.
And then I look at Tennessee, Franklin is 2 hours away from Brownsville.
Okay.
I wanted to go to Brownsville and we get his certificate of birth or something.
Yeah, I thought Steve Perkins.
No, our grandpa.
I thought he was from Franklin.
No, he's from Brownsville. And Steve was from Franklin.
No, I thought that we were from Franklin.
No, he's from Brownsville. I sent you a copy of this.
Did I send you what he sent me?
Read it that well.
Okay. I think his said Brownsville.
You have an exam?
Yeah. I'm just here, with Edward. All right. I'll send it to you.
All right. Good morning, Officer Thomas. We're on the record with Miss Leslie Lewis. Ms. Lewis was ordered to test 1 time per week. We really just wanted to know if she's been testing and the results of the test.
My apologies, Your Honor. I was told it was a Darren Lewis.
Okay, well, we can do Darren Lewis. What is Darren Lewis? Has he been testing?
No. No, he is not. A show cause, looks like Officer O'Driscoll is on the matter. She submitted a show cause back on June 27th. I don't know if your courtroom received it or not, but would you like me to go back and look up Miss Leslie Lewis? I'm not sure who has that matter, but
Officer Bumpus was supposed to be coming in and I haven't seen her yet.
I can remind her then. She might have gotten caught up. You want me to remind her?
I would, yeah, she knows. I don't know what's taking her so long. Go ahead.
He said he emailed the courtroom.
Let's talk about Darren Lewis right now on June what? O'Driscoll issued that show cause?
June 27th.
June 27th.
I should be looking for some. What should I be looking for?
Darren Lewis, a show cause for a failure of a failed test or missed test or whatever you want to call it.
I do have a copy of the missed test if you would like, Your Honor. I can just read them to you if need be, if that makes it easier.
Can you email that to us? His counselor is going to be back. He had to go to 3rd Circuit Court for a sentencing. He'll be back momentarily, hopefully. I just want to have that information for him.
Okay.
2402. Okay, let me finish up this review and then I'll find the name for you at least, okay, Tamara?
Okay, you said he was arraigned this weekend.
He was arraigned on Saturday.
All right.
Yeah, yes. It's in there. I just can't remember his first name. The manual, Manny is a nickname for his middle name, which is Manuel.
You said he was arraigned. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up right now.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Miss Leslie Lewis. Good morning, Ms. Bumpus.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
And we have
Hello, this is our new probation officer, Ms. Madison Ramsey, Your Honor.
How you doing, Officer Ramsey?
I'm fine, how are you?
All right, we're here, we have Counselor, Mr. Humphreys, here representing Ms. Lewis, and we were just, really wanting to know if Mrs. Lewis has complied with the testing and if there's been no hiccups on that.
Yes, Your Honor. Based on the ROA, she was in court on May 9th of 20.
Okay, I think she can hear you better.
She was in court on May 9th of 2022. At that time, the court did order that she submit to testing. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but the probation department didn't get the referral until June 13th. And so that's when she was assigned to me. I did speak with her for the first time after sending letters. I did speak with her on June 22nd. At that time, we obtained all her correct information and she was referred to on-site for testing. She did submit to testing, Your Honor, on June 27th. Those results were negative. I contacted them this morning. They informed me that their system is down. It'll be down for the next hour or so. So she was scheduled in July for testing. Usually, as a rule, they send positive results to me. I haven't received any positive results. So I'm assuming at this point that she has tested negative. I'm not sure if she went as scheduled. They weren't able to tell me, but I do know that she did test negative on June 27th.
So we go from May 19th until first contact you have with her is June 13th?
Yes, she was referred to me
on June
13th.
So over a month has gone by and that referral hasn't gotten to you.
Right, it hadn't gotten to me.
And Ms. Lewis never informed the court of anything about that. I don't know if we had that talk or
But
not.
I'm sure that the court instructed her that if she didn't hear from probation, that she was to call probation.
I
don't know.
I usually do that, but I don't have any written thing here saying that. So then the first test, your first contact with her was on 21st of June?
22nd, yes, on June 13th, that's when I received the referral. I called her at the number that she gave the court.
6569?
I have it was 248-767-6561 is what I had initially.
It's really 69, right?
Correct. And when I sent her the letter and she finally called, I found out her correct information.
I have the correct number down here. It's 69. All right. So we only have one test in the matter of what is this? 2 months. And we don't know what the other test is going to be. All right. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, before
At
counsel,
this-
I'm sorry. Can I get the probation officer's appearance? I don't know if.
Can you put your appearance on the record?
Yes, I'm sorry. Lori Bumpus on behalf of the probation department.
Thank you.
I think that's now. You don't think that's now?
All right. All right. So go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, at this point, I would ask the court to continue the probation, the guidelines that the court has set up relative to her to be out at this point. Because we have everything moving forward at this point.
All right, let me ask your client, you've taken the one test. How many tests have you taken Ms. Lewis?
I'll take like 5, 4, 5.
And have you got any word back of any tests coming back positive?
No, they always negative.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and with the information I have, I'm gonna continue the bond as it is, and we gave those dates already. So if there's nothing further, Counselor, you and your client, you have a very good day.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day.
You as well. Thank you. All right, Ms. Lewis, good luck to you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, may I ask when is her next court date?
So the next court date she should hear to appear is August the 15th.
August 15th.
And that's for a motion here.
Okay. And if she has violated, Your Honor, I will submit the show cause.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you. There's only 2 rounds of right sound.
That's it.
That
This is
must
it.
that must
This
be.
is it. This is-
Because you said something about manual.
It's kind of very loose. Carrying concealed weapon.
Sometimes you can motion do it again.
He's gonna, I'm sure he's gonna give him a better bond.
He emotional. He'll maybe release it, but he'll tell it.
All right, that seems like, okay, we're waiting on the counsel for Lewis. Did you send the test results or the lack thereof report for Mr. Lewis, Mr. Officer Thomas?
What email do you need me to send those to, Your Honor?
SEAN, my email, period, Perkins at 36districtcourt.org. See if we can get that lawyer back.
Janice Stevenson?
No.
Matthew Dupree? He was in here on Lolly, right?
Lolly and Lewis, he had two. Lolly wasn't scheduled today.
Yeah, Darian.
Yes. see this, you can order online from Eastern Market now.
Oh, yeah, from the, where they sell the hot food.
No, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I knew you could do the hot food. Cause they went up. Look, you ever go out to the Eastern Market and have a little deli where they sell the fried turkey legs? And yeah, like shish kebabs and stuff like that. You can order it again from there too.
So you just order this stuff and you pick it up.
Oh, that's good.
Order the shit, I guess, and do something too.
Let me pull up Matthew Green's telephone number. It's not on the ROA. I got it. I just gotta pull it up. House somewhere.
It's under allowance.
Oh, it is.
I'm sure I saw it. It's 313-365.
313-365.
0590.
Thank you.
Hello, you reached Attorney Matthew Dupree. I'm unable to answer the phone right now. Please leave a message.
All right, look here, Officer Thomas, I think we're fine on that. If we need you again, I got the report, is all just failed to report. So I got enough to make my decision off of now. And if we need you again, I'll give you a call back. So that's
Understood.
that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
As it relates to everyone else, Ms. Bradfield, I think that he probably could have gone a long time ago. I'm sorry I neglected to say something. But
That's no problem.
now it's for sure time to go. We will let anyone else, we'll just that calls in, if they come in, then we'll tell them to come back. And then Ms. Williams Law, if you could just hold tight for a minute, then that would, we can take care of Mr. Lowry's stuff. I mean, Mr. Lewis's stuff after that attorney comes back in. So, Ms. Bradfield, I appreciate you always, and see you soon, hopefully.
All right, yeah, I'll be with you later on this week. I want to say Thursday.
I thought you printed out the list for me.
What is the attorneys?
Yes.
It fell on the floor.
Yeah, I believe it's Thursday that I'm back with you.
Let's see. Today, Mr. Project this afternoon. Sheriff tomorrow. Faulkner, we have to see him tomorrow, Thursday. Yes. Oh, yeah, all right. Well, until then, have a very good week.
All right, you too.
All right.
And same to your staff.
See you next time.
Have a good
Okay.
one, Mr. Bradfield.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. I'm gonna step out.
Mr. Dupree said he was going in for a trial somewhere.
No, sentencing.
Oh,
I'm just gonna step down. The hall right quick. All right. All right. Let's go back. Did we call case? Let's call. This is the city of. Go ahead, Ms. Williams Law.
for Darren Lewis.
Darren Lewis, yeah, I think we called it.
We did.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Darren Lewis. Mr. Dupree, can you put your appearance on the record, Mr. Officer Thomas? Since did he leave? He left. All right, let's, Mr. Dupree, I did get from the probation officer that your client has failed to report. So, you know, with the allegations of IBAC, he's got another allegation of open alcohol in a motor vehicle that we knew about at the time. And in order to let's see, this case started this case was the allegation was made on January the 20th, 2021.
Not much I can say there, Judge.
Complaint was issued 2/1/2021. He was set to appear, scheduled for a hearing on 7/8/2021. Failed to appear on 5/19/2021. Order for show cause was issued on 5/20/21. Notice to appear generated. on 5/30. So then on 7/8/2021, scheduled for pre-trial. So obviously he appeared for that, no, on 7/8/2021, arraignment was held, not guilty plea, scheduled for pre-trial 8/9/2021. Order for substance abuse evaluation on 8/9/2021 as well. It was scheduled for another pre-trial on 10/11/2021. That's when the testing was ordered on 8/9/2020. Urinalysis testing round one time. Scheduled for pre-sentence investigation. 8/11/2021 or 9/8/2021 at 10 a.m. Officer Driscoll is the officer on the case. She's not here today. Let's get Officer Thomas back in here, please. Scheduled for show cause. This was on 10/11/2021. 12/03/2021 was scheduled for a show cause. And it's up to appear on that. Warrant generated. Well, 3/2021, another failure to appear. 2/14/2022. Arraignment was scheduled. Arraignment on the schedule. Arraignment on the bench for 3/10/2022. Seems like he fled on this case. It keeps saying scheduled for sentencing on 5/9/2022 at 9 a.m. It was 8/27.
I'm sorry, what was that?
8/27.
8/27, person enters the ticket.
It phone will be arranged, but can we get Officer Thomas in here? Back in here, please.
You say officer, police officer?
No, the probation officer.
Okay.
So just we're thinking he's actually awaiting sentencing at this point?
That's Jacqueline Wade. You say you want the probation officer.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of things that were entered. I don't know. It's just a situation though where he hasn't just continues to not appear, not comply. He has another.
Okay, I'll let him know.
He has another alcohol in a motor vehicle driver allegation that's out there as well. But he just shows a propensity to not show up. Good morning, Officer Thomas. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Officer Joseph Thomas, standing in for Officer of Record Jennifer O'Driscoll.
All right, can you, do you have any record of what's going on with Mr. Lewis?
So, Your Honor, it looks like Mr. Lewis was referred by Officer O'Driscoll to Affordable Testing Services. He only tested there once. He tested May 25th. He was positive for marijuana and alcohol. Since then, he has failed to report for any test at ATS. On July 5th, actually, due to how many he had missed, they closed his file due to it being inactive.
Okay, so he actually did test positive for alcohol as well too on May 25th, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
2022. Okay. Go ahead, Counselor. And for THC, excuse me.
Judge, I think the only note I'd make is looking through the ROA, I never see that he pled guilty. So I do think this is a pre-conviction matter still, which means he does have a right to a reasonable bond. Beyond that, Judge, having never had contact with him, I don't really feel I'm in a position to make much of an argument. I'd leave it at the court's discretion. Thank you.
Now, is there something in the ROAs on some of the that he was sentencing? Has there been his sentencing, or I mean, has there been a guilty plea to your knowledge, Officer Thomas, or?
Not to my knowledge, Your Honor. The only thing I have based on the ROA is just today's a pre-trial hearing. That's it. I don't have anything about what even today was really set for in regards to the pre-trial matter. It looks, yeah, that's all I've got. Yeah, sorry, Your Honor.
We'll treat it as a pre-trial. So as it relates to bond, I know there's been some stipulations that we've entered into with a case that was had and that's been settled. And I am going to raise Mr. Lewis's bond for the following reasons. Mr. Lewis has had multiple failure to appears. As we indicated in the on the record, Mr. Lewis has multiple failed to reports. The first one I see is from April 19, 2022, failed to report. May 24, 22, failed to report. He did report on May 25th, 2022, and the indication is that he was positive for alcohol and for marijuana. He also failed to report on 6/4/2022, 6/8/2022, 6/15/2022, 6/25/2022, 6/29/2022, 7/5/2022. The only question I'd have for you, Officer Thomas, is had him reporting once a week, and I see that there's multiple times in a week. Is that generated because he didn't report on the one day that he was supposed to?
I believe actually, Your Honor, that is actually once a week.
So on June 4th.
June 4th was a Saturday. June 8th was a Wednesday. The 15th was another Wednesday. The 25th was a Saturday. 29th was a Wednesday, and July 5th was a Tuesday. So they do have them on once a week.
Very well. So that he also has, and this is out of the same, appears to be out of the same occurrence, the open end talks on the motor vehicle drivers. So I'm not going to hold that against your client as much. Your client is not here for me to determine whether he's working or not and can afford what a reasonable bond would be. So the court is going to make the determination that we're going to change the $500 personal bond to a $1,000 cash bond based on the information that the court has as far as the failure to appears and the positive test on the one occasion and on the failure to appear the rest of the time. Do we know if Mr. Lewis is incarcerated or not? Is there a way that we can find that out, Officer Thomas?
I can do that right now, Your Honor. Your Honor, it states he's on electronic monitoring. He's in unsupervised custody. He's not currently in any of the jails. He's on a tether. That's per Vine link.
And does it state for what the allegation is or whether he's pled guilty on that or not?
It doesn't appear he's pled guilty on it. I cannot see what the exact offense is. It was done on May 10th.
Of this year.
This year, yes. Let's make sure he doesn't have any cases pending in our system.
Does it state what jurisdiction that's out of?
No, it does not, Your Honor. Yeah, I cannot see who placed him on the tether. It just states that he is on a tether. I don't see anything at this court, which leads me to believe it's somewhere else.
And you have a phone number for him?
I do, Your Honor.
Does that phone number end in 3139?
Yes.
Is there any other number that you have?
Just to make sure, but I don't believe Officer O'Driscoll had any other phone number for him. It appears he has a matter at Third Circuit, Your Honor, just to follow up on my, but I do not see any other phone number in here for him.
The matter in Third Circuit, is that what he's on the tether for?
I believe so. I just can't see what it is. I'd have to go pull up their records. I can do that if you'd like. I just would need a minute.
All right, please do.
I didn't know if it said you.
Your Honor, I did find his record at Third Circuit.
You did not?
No, I did. I'm not seeing anything for certain that makes it that he's on the tether for this. I believe he is based on the charge. It's a stalking aggravated.
Right.
There's a final conference set for July 29th. That's the Third Circuit. He's on looks like he was placed on bond. Yeah, personal bond on April 22nd. So I'm not seeing anything that states the tether was from Third Circuit. I'm just guessing based on that effect, the charge stalking. That's usually something that tether would be placed on him for. I can do a deeper dive into his record if you'd like, but it would take me probably about 10 minutes to go through it.
I'm fine. I know it, Robert Zoranic was on that case. I don't know if he still is. $2,000 personal bond, it was lower. I don't know what date that was. So he's neglected to do what he's supposed to do. This court. And he showed a propensity to disregard any of the court's orders about appearing in court. He's disregarded, as far as I can see, the orders of the testing, and one of them is an allegation that he failed testing. So I'm going to leave it at that $1,000 cash bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I believe we stated enough for the record to comply with the agreement that we entered into in the federal case. So he'll have a chance for a redetermination hearing at some point, but I guess we got to find him first. That shouldn't be that hard, but nevertheless, he hasn't showed up here. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, there's nothing further. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate you, Officer Thomas and Mr. Dupree. And that will conclude the morning of this William. I appreciate you very much in this matter.